Why? Hashalhalt? Isquist Alon Eisenstein. Hello and good day. My name is Alon Eisenstein. I'm an associate professor of teaching at the School of Engineering. I'm an uninvited guest to this territory of the UBC Okanagan Nation, and it's a privilege and a pleasure to host today for the 2026 Capstone Showcase and Competition. When I started my introduction, I used the Insilchin language, which is the language of the Syilx, which is appropriate to name Syilx because in the language of the Insilchin, Syilx means twisting of the strands to create a tight rope. It's a very literal word that signals that the design of a rope has intention and purpose, which is only fitting for a capstone design showcase. To open up the session, and before we begin with the judging, I'd like to first introduce Maxine DeHart, City of Kelowna Deputy Mayor, and Councillor DeHart has been in Kelowna City Councillor since 2011. During this time, she has served as a board member for multiple organizations, including the Regional District of the Central Okanagan, Downtown Kelowna Association, City of Kelowna Civic and Community Awards, and Kelowna Chamber of Commerce, who is currently a board member in that. Deputy Mayor DeHart, welcome to the stage.
That's a big step for a little short whatever with me. Anyway, thank you all. Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me here. So on behalf of myself as Deputy Mayor, Mayor Dias, the City of Kelowna and City Council, it is my honor to be here. Unfortunately, the Mayor could not attend today, but guess what? That's fortunate for me. Every time the Mayor can't attend, I get to come and see people like you. And I always say to him, I always trashed him a bit and said, good thing that you couldn't come, because look, I can come and be here with you. So I was really very excited to be here. Really, it's so incredible to see so many of you talented students gathered here today applying your skills and challenges that really matter in the real world. So there's more than 200 of you and over 55 projects, I understand, being represented in the showcase, highlighting the depth of innovation happening right here in our community. So from aerospace to construction, software, emerging technologies, I have been here before and seen some of them. These projects reflect practical solutions, you know, with real potential for all you kids, and I call you kids here. So today marks the culmination of years of effort, growth, and problem solving. So I encourage all of you to take a moment to really appreciate what you have accomplished. It doesn't look as long as it is. I know you don't really need to have a politician standing up here because I know you really want to get going with everything you have. So it's also an opportunity to reflect on the discipline and persistence that you have brought to this point. Now, I'm not sure if I was as disciplined as all of you when I was in school and back in Calgary University. When I see all of you and how disciplined and what you do, I don't even think I could make a mark to any of you right here in front of me today. This is a very demanding program, and each of you have demonstrated the commitment and resilience needed to succeed. I would also like to recognize the faculty, staff, the industry partners who mentorship, who have supported for you to bring these projects to life. So at the City of Kelowna, we see firsthand the value of UBC Okanagan, what it brings to our community. So I was honored to attend the 20th anniversary last year, but even more so, I was honored to attend the opening ceremonies 20 years ago. I hope that's not dating me too bad, because all of you are pretty young, but anyway. So as our city continues to grow, so does the importance of economic development, attracting investment, supporting industry, and creating opportunities for you, the next generation, also creating jobs. So a key part of that is ensuring that talented graduates, like all of you here, can build your careers right here in Kelowna. And I remember, I've been here like 50 years. You know, our family's been here forever. But I remember that many of the students that graduated from either Okanagan College or school, they couldn't stay here. a lot of family and friends, they had to move on. But all of you have an opportunity to make jobs and your life right here in Kelowna. And that's what we've been striving for since UBCO opened their doors. Your ideas, your skills, and your ambition are exactly what drive innovation and strengthen our community, and most importantly, local jobs. So I wanted to just, in closing, I walked up with 3 really nice gentlemen. They were parked behind me, and I said, "Oh, are you, and some of them had this funny equipment with them. And as we're walking up, they said to me, Mrs. DeHart, what do you think about this? You've been here before. What do you get out of this?" And I said, learning. All of you, every time I come here, I learn. And I want to tell you, if you stop learning, no matter your age or my age, younger or older, actually you will stop growing. So congratulations on reaching this milestone, and I personally wish you every success. And if any of you ever want to reach out to me, I'm very easy to find. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maxine. I've known you for many years, and you've always struck me as an amazing community leader, and it is always a privilege whenever our paths do cross. I love learning from you too. First of all, let's just take a look at the view. Look at the view. This is where we live and work. What a privilege, isn't it? What a privilege it is to have this event. What a privilege it is to have it here in the home of one of our good friends, KF Aerospace. So who I'm excited to introduce to the stage next is Greg Evgen. He's the KF Aerospace president. Greg has had a 35-year career with KF Aerospace, joining, guess how did he join? As a junior engineer. In 1989, after completing his studies in aeronautic engineering at SAIT. He played a central role in the company's evolution. I know KF has evolved a lot. I know it's changed and grown. Greg himself has led hundreds of engineering projects and regulatory approvals. He has progressively held senior roles at KF, including manager and director of engineering, vice president of maintenance and engineering, and chief operating officer from 2021 to 2025. A longtime member of KF's executive team, Greg brings both community and vision to the company's next chapter of growth. So I'm really excited today to welcome to the stage Greg, and he's here to help welcome you all to this very special place and special event.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here today at KF Center for Excellence and to welcome all of you to this year's Engineering Capstone Design Showcase. This building we're in today was created for a purpose. It was built to celebrate the history of aviation in the Okanagan, but just as importantly, it was to inspire the next generation. When we look around and see what's happening here today, students presenting real-world projects, industry and academia coming together, this is exactly what this space was meant for. First, I'd like to acknowledge the incredible work UBCO School of Engineering, the faculty, staff, and of course the students presenting here today. The relationship between KF Aerospace and UBCO is something we really value. It's about more than just being neighbors. It's about working together to develop talent, grow our shared knowledge, and help build a strong professional community here in the Okanagan. We see that partnership in very real ways. We have a number of UBCO alumni working with us in the engineering team at KF Aerospace and contributing every day to the work we do. This year, we also had the opportunity to collaborate directly on one capstone project, and we are currently involved in postgraduate project as well. Those kinds of connections from students to research to industry are what really strengthen the community like this. We're also very proud to support the events each year in the judging panel. Typically, we have 1 or 2 engineers involved, and this year I'd like to recognize UBCO alumni Connor Badowich from our team, who is serving as a judge today. Connor's right over there. Engineering is a very special profession, and I say that as one of you. Starting as a young engineer many years ago, my engineering career has been extremely fulfilling and rewarding, and as witness to this, my oldest daughter went to school to become a civil engineer and is now working with the City of Vancouver. Whether it's designing safer aircraft systems, building sustainable infrastructure, developing new technologies, or solving humanitarian challenges, as an engineer, you have a real chance to shape the world around you. And that's why events like this matter so much. For many of you, these capstone projects are more than just assignments. They're your first real step into utilizing what you've learned and applying it to real-world problems. That transition from classroom to application is where it all starts to take shape in a meaningful way. I also encourage you to take full advantage of today, walk around, ask questions, learn from each other. Some of the most valuable insights don't come from textbooks. They come from conversations, collaboration, and seeing how others might approach a problem differently than you. To the students, you should be incredibly proud of what you've accomplished. And to the faculty and mentors, thank you for guiding and supporting this next generation of engineers. It's always encouraging to see this kind of talent coming through the programs like this. The future of engineering here in the Okanagan and across Canada is being shaped by the people like you, bringing new ideas, new perspectives, and to drive innovation. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much, Greg, for inspirational words and for being a shining role model for all our students here today. We are right on time to get the judging to begin. Before I let you off and send you off to your booths, please remember to stay at your table until the judges have passed you and have judged your poster and display presentation. Please be respectful that this space is crowded now with close to 400 people. It gets noisy very easily. Please keep your volume to the minimum and allow the judges to actually hear your peers as they present. The food is available outside through food trucks. You are welcome to use the time to buy food and eat and keep yourself nourished and energized. But please be mindful that the museum just below us is a no food zone. Please do not consume any food there. You can eat it outside or bring it up to the tables up here. There's washrooms up here to the far right, and downstairs there is also one just below it, as well as in the front. And of course, there is a water fountain outside the washrooms for you to refill and keep hydrated so you don't overexert yourself. Finally, I want to thank all our judges. We have an absolutely fabulous collection of judges. This is the single biggest judging panel we've had from we started Capstone. We have 12 industry judges, and they will walk around the floor, and we are absolutely grateful for them spending time with us today and watching what you've been accomplishing for the last 7 months. And with that, best of luck, and may the most designed, inspirational team win. So, back to your table. Good luck.